Yeah, I'm today with Sri. Yeah, Sri has a battery manufacturing plant project in India. So yeah, Sri, thanks for being with us. Please tell me a little bit about your project.
Yeah, thanks, Martin, for giving me this opportunity, and I'm grateful to have here and the privilege to be a part of this session, which I'm going to present. Today, I'm going to discuss walkthrough about the battery cell manufacturing technology, which we are trying to do a big project, greenfield project in India. So, this is basically we want to understand the requirements of uh, electrical vehicle manufacturers as well as the energy storage systems. The usage is very high here, so that's why we are trying to uh, manufacture our own cell manufacturing technology, especially in the technology on lithium ion and lithium phosphate. So the project is around 5 gigawatt hour project manufacturing plant setup that we are trying to build in India using different technology.
Maybe a first question. You probably will run us through later, but from the technology point of view, what is different than to other projects, and how would you, in a global landscape with other projects, who would be your competitors?
Yeah. Basically, right now, today, if you look at most of the people having different technologies across the globe, so we are trying to incorporate a mix of technologies here in our India. We want to bring out different technologies to same focal point, and we try to build that an infrastructure where our Indian customers looking for almost all kind of technologies at one point. So we don't have any competitors. We are trying to educate with the technology transfer people who are ready to join with us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, if you can tell a little bit more about the project, yeah, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you. Uh, I'll just go through about the introduction part, why we have introduced this uh, manufacturing cell technology in India. What about the market analysis? We have analyzed a huge market is being growing up in India as well as across the globe, and we are looking for different customers and investor stakeholders for this project. We are also working on different technologies and equipment which we are trying to build in, and I'll give you some sort of plan layout how it looks like and
Mm-hmm.
so the overview of the battery cells manufacturing. You look at in the world, it started from 18th century, and now we are working towards 20th century, 21st century. And different technologies have been evaluated. So this is a screenshot. We have just given an overview of how the cell is being evaluated, cell technology, especially in the process technology for not only for the home appliances, energy storage, or electronics, or any other different applications which you are seeing for the industrial, automobile, healthcare, medical. So these are all different technologies today we have, and it also going towards bigger market with the advanced technologies which we want to bring out in order to go for a greenfield projects. This is always remember that all the battery cells technology which we are working is purely zero pollution and carbon zero net carbon zero technology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Yes, yeah.
So why we introduce in India? Because we have seen different case studies. Um, we have different cells that have been almost has been damaged and failed during transportations, during the operations, even while the accidents when the accidents met, huge explosions and fire accidents have happened. Um, And this is because of a lack of awareness and lack of technology improvements that we have in India, and due to environmental conditions, all these accidents are happening. So we just want to understand why these accidents are happening and what is the main root cause of this. Then we get down into deep analytics, find out why this has been happening in India. So not only in India, it is also being across the globe. Some of the batteries we have studied, like not very big companies also having the same issues previously. But especially when the climate changes in tropical regions like India, we want to understand more deeper. And then we found that it is because of some issues in the cell manufacturing or cell supply chain management, or even the operational conditions are not suitable for those kind of cells. So these main causes brings up to why don't we develop our own manufacturing setup here in India and start working on. So for
Mm-hmm.
this, we need a lot of government obligations and regulations. I think the standards should be required. A lot of technology should be well known to the people who are going to start up. So for this massive growth in renewable energy usage, we have this for the last 6 years. Um, Large scale should be affordable, and also the cost is the biggest barrier in building this manufacturing.
Yeah,
So
but
we are looking into
just to be clear, you basically do the battery for storage of energy or electricity, and not
this.
the grid or the power
I'll,
generation.
I'll come to that
Okay.
because this is how my presentation slides are there. I want to explain each and every why we are doing and what we are doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
okay,
each and
perfect. Yes, yeah.
every slide will explain that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
So the global demand is increasing for the electrical vehicles. Growth is increasing, and you can also see who are coming for the investors. There is a huge revenue also when it comes to the lithium and manufacturing packs which we are selling right now, because as far as the market is increasing in the electrical vehicles sales mobility, definitely there is a growth in manufacturing and also the revenue part. Now the global demand, if you look at CAGR is increasing in the next 10 years across the globe, and Asia Pacific is one of the leading for this CAGR. We have huge requirement, and what capital strategy that we are looking is growing areas in Asia Pacific. That is the biggest market we are looking into, and also energy storage systems, especially in the field of grid for the EV infrastructures and other home appliances. This is also being growing as long as there is an increase in the electrical vehicle segment. These two are increasing rapidly.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
How this billion market, if you look at 115 billion US market is being already been evaluated, and India is one of the key major growth area for supplying of electrical vehicle batteries as well as energy storage in sector batteries. Using these different technologies, we are identifying how to build these gigawatt hour plants from 1 gigawatt hour to 30 gigawatt hour. That's a plan for next 10 to 15 years, where the huge investment and market is there. So definitely, we are looking for this growing in India as well as in Asia Pacific.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
How government is initiative with all this some kind of technical frame regulations, like what we have received it. Um, we got a lot of collaborations and coordinations between the Indian organization as well as the technology transfer teams across the globe. So these are few of them which I want to explain it. You can also see that. And where exactly the market segmentation, if you look at consumer electronics, automotive, grid energy and industrial, um, We have divided into different categories: B2B, B2B, and B2C. These are all customers, and the region is North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific, Middle East, and South Africa. Especially, we want to build these cells as well as modules and battery packs, including the energy storage in system applications. So that's a major overview of market segment here. So if you look at we in India right now, we are importing and only because we lack of raw materials, resources for all these technological stuff. We are trying to import it, and if you look at micro scale, the manufacturing setup and mesoscales and nanoscales, there are huge possibilities of defects we can identify, and the cost is increasing, as well as the sorting of the graded cells is not being identified properly because of lack of awareness in the technological part. So all these major issues, supply chain is the biggest issue. So all these things together, we have a plan for localization in India.
Yeah, when I talk a little bit about the supply chain, um, when you compare India to, as an example, China, you see with the initiatives that China makes, they basically to secure the resources they need. Um, how does India stand there in this regard?
No, they don't have any stakes in India from China
Yeah, yeah, I understand this. I meant
because
it
it is
more.
independent party.
Mhm.
China is only having some kind of shares and equity with respect to other countries, not with India.
Yeah, yeah. I think China, as an example, with the road initiative, they secure a lot of resources from Africa
Yeah, yeah.
and a whole
They have
Asia.
they have collaboration with Africa. They have collaboration with Brazil.
Yeah,
They have collaboration with Germany, Austria,
yeah, yes, yeah.
but not with India.
And
We
how does India secure its resources, or how do you, as a
yeah,
producer, secure the
we
resources?
India right now, we also having collaboration with other continents, especially in USA, Canada, Europe, and Asia is now joining with it. So obviously, huge requirements and raw material resources. Australia is one of the key major resources for us. We are tied up with the Australian government
Yes, yeah.
and African government. These two things.
And you consider it as sufficient how it is now, or will there be some issues from the raw material point of view?
Obviously, it is the government policies that they are giving into because a lot of issues are there when you are trying to tie up with Japanese country. Technology should be always been one of the key features which we are looking into. Japan, Australia, Africa, all these countries to be collaborate in this technological transfer. Then only it can be possible. Otherwise, it is very difficult for taking into this next step.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, please go ahead.
So challenges in chemical cathode, especially we have a lot of challenges in identifying the cathodical reactions and the problems with chemicals. So this is one of the key examples which I just want to show as a screenshot, saying that how Tesla is being overcome all these issues when compared to other OEMs like General Motors, Ford, Nissan, and everything. Because everybody is having their own technology. So they come up with a technology called NCA cathodes. So that is why they're very good in kilometer range, and most of the things are uh, safe, and also they are also free from failures. So huge requirement is there in analyzing the cathodical reactions. But only thing is we need to see the resources for the raw materials. That is again when you are designing these cells and manufacturing the packs, everything has to be looked at the cost and the performance.
Yes, yeah.
Quality team, especially we have a very good team of concerns like we have very experienced people coming joining together. We have technology transfers joining together. We have a quality team building it and resources. We have extraordinary resources for doing this project. Water, land, state government policies, everything is being huge support from the Indian government.
In which
So,
state are you operating of India?
sorry,
In which state are you operating in India?
there are different states are joining together now with us,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the South India, because we need to see the environmental conditions, especially for the manufacturing this video. We need to look at all the environmental conditions. There should not be any heavy moisture. Humidity levels should be within nominal range, not seeing any high temperatures, not
Mm-hmm.
should be very cold.
Yes, yeah.
So all these environmental issues as well as logistics we should be having very near to the seaport. So a lot of things are there and we are trying to keep a plan where exactly we need to keep and what are all the other issues that might be falling into that.
And
So all
this
these things have been very easy.
and the support comes from the national level, not from the state level.
Both, both. National is giving some kind of uh, state government policies. State government again divided into their own policies
Mm-hmm.
according to the localization factor. Like they need some kind of employment opportunities to be there from this project. And a lot of things have been added. The state level have different issues and national level having different.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah.
So all these policies together, we are building this project. It's not we are building simply only one army. It's all together. We are.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
So what we are doing is we are trying to keep investors into the lead, private investors for this project. Especially they should be they can affordable for building these projects infrastructure. So huge investments are required for this project. So always we recommended to join hands for doing this public-private limited company. That's what we are trying to do so that it can be easy for anybody who is going to invest it. They can get almost 80% of the margin for them who is going to come.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
So this is a business proposal for the investors to join with us. Technology transfer is been already been given to us. The two companies. There I'm discussing with other two to three other technologies, which is the latest advanced technologies, which I can discuss once we have an agreement. Definitely, it is a good opportunity for having this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
So this is a core idea of how we work. We have a domestic supply of strategic materials, cell manufacturing infrastructure has been built. Technological support is given by all the technological transfer people. Operations will be done in India by the Indian team. Government support is always there. So what we are looking is we are looking different people to join with us. One is on cylindrical cell manufacturing technology, pouch cell manufacturing, prismatic cell manufacturing, black cell manufacturing technology. All these core technologies based on the geometry. Even we are working with state of electrolytes, either solid state, liquid or gas, semi-gel type electrolytes technology. Or even you can work with the people who can introduce a new concept for increasing the shelf life of the battery cells and use its capabilities, recycling abilities. You can use it to discharge and discharge people who want to join with us as an aggregators. Also, we can work with people who are into energy storage systems, EVs, EVs, trucks, manufacturers, OEMs, government. So this is how the entire infrastructure we are trying to build. Whoever comes to join with us, they'll have a beneficiary of getting the stakes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
This is a roadmap we have tried to design it, especially for 5 gigawatt hour power supply. Most of them are coming into OEMs as well as we can also work with different types of small aggregators. You can see here small aggregators in the website, and we're trying to build this infrastructure as quick as possible once the investors are joined with us. A lot of huge manufacturing support, consumers coming into the pictures, looking for these battery cells to incorporate it with them. They're also coming forward. So this slide is like how we are deriving it based on the process technology. This is ultimately we are looking for a new technological processes which we are building up our own so that it can be 95% of recycling and everything can be done within the resources there. Infrastructure.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
While cell manufacturing, especially you can see lithium need for environmental, I think I discussed this earlier. Vehicle sales is increasing globally, and this is demand of the power requirements. So even if you manufacture lithium with the lithium cells, you can see the huge applications in batteries, ceramics, and glass, and even other industries like polymers, aluminum productions. Everywhere the lithium is used, so it's very good for us to understand 35% of lithium is used in batteries. So most of the revenues is coming from batteries and storage cells technology. So this is overview of our manufacturing setup. We're trying to understand maximum the level 1, level 2, level 3 people. So level 1 is entirely cell manufacturing technology. Level 2 is on back-to-packing manufacturing technology. And cell level 3 is on assembly point of view for the applications and as well as the industry requirements for these cells, like even for consumers or some other vehicle integrations. All this comes under level.
Mm-hmm.
So we divide it into three categories. The performance, absolutely, this is what we are looking into whenever we do cell manufacturing. We are looking for all these factors, performance indices. We call it as performance KPIs for understanding the how better we can manufacture the cells with existing technology, and also we try to improve it using the advanced manufacturing equipment and all other resources that we are going to be. Energy cost, temperature range, safety, fast charging, specific energy, power cost, and cycle life. All these are very important when we design this as manufacturing tool in India. So these are the overview of cell manufacturing plant. To look at it, major operations which we are dealing with, technological ownership and accountability in the same complex. Uh, we have a different technology. Somebody might be interested in for EV applications. Some might be having they're going for consumer electronics. So all these things will be manufactured in the same way. So we don't have any different dealings or different manufacturing setup. So it's all customized in this process plan. That's how we are doing it, and we are trying to bring the inventory control there for different raw materials and stocks for different technologies, which is a very big challenging part for it. Also, environmental conditions will be support for doing this everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
So stage one, we will try to do if it is a new technology, if it is existing technology, we directly go to manufacturing process plan. There's a different process plan has been introduced there. But if you are going for advanced new technology, which is a new POC is required. This is the process we just follow it. We just understand the cell chemistry, cell manufacturing technology process, and cell assembly nature, and then we try to do cell simulations, everything here, understanding them, and then once the POC is approved in India, it has been going to the next level.
Yes, yeah.
All these things will be done very systematic.
Yeah, understood. Yes, yeah.
And if you look at the investor's point of view, if they want to invest in this technology, these are the live examples I have been brought up. The computer benchmark is there for us. All these are manufacturers in the cells in the world. So you can see the revenues are growing up like anything, and the power generation is also being reduced by them is 22 to 24 million EVs has been developed by all these manufacturing people.
Mhm. Yes,
So
yeah.
that's how I just given one example how the robust in the manufacturing technology is required. And, people are doing it across the globe. All these technologies that are being valued in the last 10 years. So this is a screenshot of raw material resources of different companies. Especially, I have taken it from USA market, Europe market, USA market, and some other South American market, where people are working together as this all these raw materials coming from. Huge demand is there for the raw material market is also there. So whoever comes into our partnerships, they are also can work into these kind of raw material markets.
Yes, yeah.
Supply chain. This is from the European point of view. I have learned from the Infinity. This is one of the websites where I got this information. Especially if you look at on the top, this is from USA, and this is for the European countries.
Yes, yeah.
So we just look into all these issues, where exactly the supply chain footprint is coming from, what is the cost analysis, everything is being coming from Japan, South Korea, and USA, or from China. So all these issues has been resolved when we try to analyze all these things, the supply chain, the biggest drawback and huge impact for us to start the market.
Yeah, for the audience, in the Spring Summit, we also had a presentation from Market. Yeah, and they basically presented regarding the global for the raw material. So I'll add this presentation at by the end to the presentation that you can find the link there.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Project part financials, you can see this is how we are right now. Advanced region is a huge market, and if you are doing this per cost per dollar per kilowatt, so this is how it is going to be slowly. We are trying to reduce the cost of them once we can manufacture in-house all these materials and raw materials and everything. We can reduce it next 5 years. The cost of the cell gets decreases as the production is increasing huge amounts of production, the volume, cost of for the kilowatt dollar will be decreased. So
Hmm.
this is just an overview of the cost analysis and the revenues part.
Yes, yeah.
Like giving a breakdown from the European point of view, that is from US dollars and this is from European euros per kilowatt hour. So how we can do it? We have to see look at in the scaling only. A huge amount of number of cells we can manufacture per year is decreasing the cost of the cell per year.
Hmm.
And the raw material resources is the biggest challenge where we can reduce it once we can have these interfaces with all the key stakeholders uh, across the globe. who are coming to join with us. Definitely, this is a huge impact on footprint for reducing the cost. So who are coming join definitely have this kind of process and this thing. You see, first initially raw and processed materials, cell component design, cell manufacturing, batch attack, how much percentage of investment is required, just given an author look. For detailed analysis and detail, you can contact us. What we do, this is just an overview of how much the cost is involved and what is the benefit. But we have done our own analysis for our Indian market and this thing that definitely we can share with who are joining with us. I just given an overview of investment breakdown. If anybody asks where is the most investment is going into its process equipments, is the biggest challenge for bringing into the market. And facility investment is the second part where we can put lot of amounts. Technology transfers and other licensing fees, all these things come to the minor part of it. What else we have done is we try to incorporate advanced technology in the software, digitalization, tools, and inspections, manufacturing process plans. All these are advanced technologies we are trying to do so
Do you
that we
hold any
can.
patents for them, for these
Sorry,
technologies? Do you hold any, or did you apply for any patents for these technologies, or you're
for
just on the
for
application side of it?
we are trying to bring it existing technologies now. Once
Hmm.
we started the POCs, we built a lot of patents there because we want to understand what existing and what we need to develop it based on the tropical regions and Indian customization requirements.
Hmm. Yes, yeah.
So we have a different patents on the design part. We don't have a patent in the process technology as of now because there is no process involved in India right now.
Yes,
So
yeah.
we have a challenges we are facing how the technology would be in the process manufacturing technologies and everything is very new for us. So it's a big exercise for everyone to understand what are the problems, what are the disadvantages, what are the advantages, and what are the remedies that we can do. All this comes to innovations and hard work, knowledge what we have right now. Definitely, we need support from all other people across the globe who can join with us. It's up to how we can build it. Very innovative. That's all. It's like a teamwork.
Hmm. Yes, yeah.
But whatever I'm showing here is some of them are advanced, but it's not being in the real time, which we want to do it, and some of them already there, which is people are doing in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. So those things I just combine together, and I want to build this infrastructure. So it will be very unique in nature. We want to build not only the existing products, but also we are trying to build a new infrastructure.
Hmm. Yes, thanks. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
From there,
Yeah. Have you finished your presentation, or is there anything you want to add
I think I
additional?
just given an overview of the plant, how it looks like, and this is the best construction
Hmm.
look,
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
and,
Yeah. Please.
and this is how the R&D features. We try to build new technological, how we are doing the failure mode analysis, and then the advanced Gen 4, Gen 5 cells is how we can work on advanced lithium cells in our technology. And not only lithium, if lithium is not there, we are also working for other metals.
Hmm. Yes. Yeah.
And with this, the last slide, I want to see the energy generation versus energy storage. All this together we are working. It's an infrastructure we are building it. and most of them are advanced chemistry cells only. We are not working on existing chemistry. We want to work on advanced chemistry cells.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Siri. Maybe a quick question by the end. Your perfect investors, who would it be, and what would be the minimal investment for it?
The minimum investment is 10 million
Yes, yeah.
and to 100 million. That's what they start.
And how much capital will you need for additionally?
I think around 50 million is okay for it.
Yeah,
Development.
okay, yes, yeah. Yeah, do you want to add anything additional? Otherwise, we will also have room for questions in the session. And yeah, and you also have the contact details.
I would recommend please contact directly who are interested so we can take to the next level in joining together. This can be achieved not only in India, we can also work together for other countries.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much for your presentation.